Hey everyone, since we are discussing green energy these days, so today I'll be talking about one such stock which is pioneer in this industry, and it started its international business even before Tata and Adani had realized the potential of this industry. Well, no points for guessing. I'm talking about Suzlon Energy here, which was founded by Mr. Tulsi Tanti in 1995. He started the wind turbine company from scratch, acquired one or two foreign companies on the way, and soon it became world's fifth largest wind energy company. Well, it had the first movers advantage, it had the international ties, international clients. Then what exactly went wrong for Suzlon Energy? Why it couldn't lead the market or be the leader of the industry? And where did that big 10,000 crores of debt came from? Well, we will be talking about all these things in today's video in the most simplest way possible, and also what we should do as an investor or shareholder. So stay tuned till the end, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So, moving on, first thing that comes into my mind and which could be the possible reason for its fall is the timing of the company. It started its renewable energy business almost 2 decades ago. Well, it was way ahead of its time. There was no buzz around green energy in those days. Government, industry, or people, none of them were aware of the potential of this industry. In today's time, government itself is promoting green energy solution. So it has become easier for today's companies, while it wasn't the case for Suzlon Energy back then. Second possible reason is it had no domestic client but international clients only. And when you serve international clients, your cost of production increases naturally, and also global markets affect your turnaround time as well. And similar thing happened with Suzlon also. It was among top 5 global wind energy companies till 2006, and then 2008 Lehman Brothers crisis happened. All the markets were badly affected, especially the western markets. They were all dried up. And what happened with Suzlon at that time is it couldn't receive the payment on time which were expected from its western clients. And when the markets started to stabilize, then also its number of clients had gone down. So basically that was a big setback for Suzlon. After that, there was few of its clients also complained about the cracking of blades of turbine, which was again an embarrassing situation. But after all these things, Suzlon somehow managed to bounce back and stay on track. But the cost had already increased and revenue had come down, so debt started to accumulate, and which eventually brings us to the present situation. Now the question is it capable of bouncing back again? Can this be a multibagger, or is it going to be another story of bankruptcy? So what we are actually heading towards? For that, we must see its financial situation on papers. Well, its chairman, Mr. Tulsi Tanti, has said that they are working on its debt and they might be able to get rid of it completely by the end of 2022. But looking at its number, it seems a difficult target. And although net sales and cash flows have improved slightly in previous quarters, net profits have also improved. But I believe biggest strength of promoter in any company is their equity shareholder, which is almost none in case of Suzlon. Promoters have almost 16% of shareholding, among which 89% is pledged, which leaves promoter with almost negligible amount of shareholding. So that is a point of concern here. So in such a situation, there are 3 scenarios for investor or its shareholders. First thing is, for example, if I am a long-term investor of Suzlon Energy and holding this stock since last 5 years or more than that, in that case, cost price does matter. If we couldn't sell it for 5 years, then there is no point in taking any call right now, right? This means that we have already lost the money in our minds and kept the stock forever kind of thing. So let's keep it that way and not take any action and see where we head with that. Second scenario is, if you have bought it recently, then I would suggest to sell it in very first opportunity that you get, and don't hold this stock for long term. Third scenario is, if I haven't bought it yet and thinking about buying, well, in that situation I would suggest to keep it on track, keep track of it, but not buy at this point. I would rather not consider buying this one for 1 or 2 quarters at least. After that, if it shows some signs of recovery, I may consider buying. And well, that's all from my side in this video. Before making any investment decision, please consult your personal financial advisor. Else you can also write your queries to wealthpool.in@gmail.com. With that, happy investing. Take care.